Hi everyone, and welcome to Action Bullet Points. So today we're going to talk about shooting a mover. Basically, there are two types of guns used for NRA action. And one is an open gun. And by the way, all the guns that I'll be showing today have been safety checked, so it saves you time on the screen. Right, so the feature of this gun is the mover stick. And that will play a major role in how you shoot the mover. So, when the target travels in a certain directions, and different mover sticks do it differently, but reality is the mover stick in the central position, the dot is zero dead center. Again, different mover sticks allow for different target direction. There are only two ways you can do it. So mine is set up like so. If the target moves from this direction, I need to shift my mover stick like so. So it kind of points to where the target will appear. And when the target is traveling from this direction back, I would need to shift the mover stick like so. And that will swivel the base of the red dot mount. And the red dot will do the leading. Okay, so now why the leading is important? What's the reason for this? So when the target travels, and say I aim here, dead center, when I pull the trigger, the bullet still has to travel at least 10 yards from the firearm to the target. In that fraction of a second, the target will move ever so slightly. So if I aim here, the point of impact is going to be here. If I'm further back, say at 15, when I pull that trigger and aim dead center, the point of impact is going to be even further, like so, 20 and 25. And that will actually play a crucial role when you are shooting iron sights. And I'll explain that later. But with the mover stick, what the mover stick does, it actually, when you shift that mover stick, it aims red dot slightly further ahead of the target. It's almost like there is a cone. So at 10, it points it here. So when I pull the trigger, the target travels ever so slightly, and then the point of impact is going to be right in the center. And it's all kind of cool and dandy, but don't forget, the red dot is sitting quite a bit higher than the axis of the barrel. So let's put it in perspective of a target. So say if I aim dead center, my point of impact is going to be here, not there. And that's why I have this handy chart for you. That's the only thing you need to remember if you're using mover stick. It doesn't matter which direction target travels. You always aim dead center on this axis. But because at 10, the trajectory of the bullet is always going to be flat. So you see, to hit dead center, I actually need to aim up here. And then at 15, I aim somewhere in the middle. So the upper third of the target. And then at 20 and 25, I actually aim dead center because of the parallax, because they kind of designed to zero at 25. So 20 and 25 doesn't make any difference. So for your reference, always remember, when you're shooting an open gun with a mover stick, aim up here at 10, somewhere here at 15, then 20 and 25, aim dead center. That's kind of all you need to know about shooting an open gun on the mover. When it comes to iron sights, I've got this Glock here, but pretty much any gun with iron sights works in a similar fashion. Again, if you put it in the perspective of the targets, the sights and the barrel have a lot less of that parallax, I should say. So what I really do is, and I'll show you the aim points where I aim, but for some reason it just works. So when the target moves in this direction, I still aim at the top of the X-ray. Don't know why, but it actually works for me. So if I aim here, and this is the edge of the X-ring, so you almost put a box around the X-ring, like so. And this is where you need to aim when the target travels in this direction. And I've got an arrow for you. And then as you go further away from the target, this is where you need to aim. So again, following similar logic, you aim at sort of 2/3. You almost put this line here, from here to the edge of the target, where the center of the target sits. So this is where you aim at 10, 15, 20, and 25. So when the target travels in the opposite direction, don't know why, this is the empirical data, and this is how I shoot. So again, I put this box, invisible box around 10, and I aim here, then 15, then 25. For some reason, I actually need to aim slightly further this way. Maybe that's to do with my eyesight and how I see iron sights at that distance. And then 25, I almost aim beyond the edge of the target, right here. But again, there is this invisible line, starts here, where you draw a box around your X-ring, and goes all the way to 25, which is, for me, ends up somewhere here. But the most important thing is you need to try it, you need to see where your bullets land, and then you need to make this dope chart for yourself. And then memorize it, or write it down somewhere and have a look before you shoot. So that sums it up, and we will be back with Kiwi Cup updates. But until then, like, subscribe wherever you're watching, YouTube, Rumble. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.
This episode is brought to you by Toldi. Toldi app offers you the ultimate time capsule experience. Share your legacy and memories with your loved ones. Download the Toldi app from the App Store or Google Play. Use promo code ACTION to receive 20% off Toldi Box, Toldi Key, and all other product bundles when ordering from www.poldi.com. Explore Toldi today.